Leo, hi. Thank you for coming to your mid-June to end of June 2025 reading. Now, I've got some exciting news. Whatever it is that you're pouring into, putting your love into, putting your energy into, oh my goodness, it is leading to so much love, so much fulfillment. It will give back to you. The only thing that I want to warn you about is please, there's going to be a lot of eyes on you. There's going to be a lot of people that want your attention, want to connect with you. You have to use your discernment as best as you can to pick the right ones because you are attracting a lot of energy. I feel that you wear a lot of hats too. Like you're probably good at a lot of stuff. You're doing this, you're doing that, you're talking to those people, you're doing that. Okay, so do your best to decide who you want to pour into because they're going to want more in the future. Now, that's a good thing. It's a good thing if you're maybe have a crush on somebody or if you're trying to make a new friend or if you're trying to get a better business partner, absolutely a good thing. But if you're giving to people right now that you know aren't meant for you, aren't on your highest path, they kind of suck. Maybe don't give to them for the next 2 weeks. Kind of protect your energy. That's just what I wanted to say before we get into it. By the way, if something is not resonating for you, then take that and leave the rest for somebody else. If nothing feels like it's you, Leo, then hey, it's probably not your reading and that is all right. It's okay. Leave it. And I hope I see you again next time. Okay. Let's get into the particulars. So it's very interesting because I was getting heavily that some of you are either falling in love with something or someone in the next 2 weeks. Very excited, very giddy, very hopeful, and they're gonna be in your life for a long time. Okay, so if you're starting a new business project, this is going to be very lucrative. Have you ever heard my saying? If you watch me stream, I say it all the time. I love what I do, and what I do loves me back. And it's so true. Everybody I teach this to, they're like, what? There's magic in that. And there is. It's a very, very magical way to manifest love to come to you, because love isn't just, a cozy, warm, fuzzy feeling. And if you're looking for that, that's wonderful. But love is caring. Love is healing, love is nurturing, love is peaceful. And so if you're putting out that energy into your projects, into your work, stuff like that, it's going to come back to you. It's going to take care of you. It's going to heal you. It's going to provide the necessary tools and money, right? So that you can feel safe and secure. Now, I do want to mention again, remember how I said you're going to be attracting a lot of people? Well, the good news is that your eventual outcome towards the end of the month is you having the right people around you. So I do see you on this path of being able to discern who not to give to and who to, okay? And the people who you should pour into, all right, are going to be either very spiritual or they're just really going to click with you. So if you're a spiritual person, this is like hanging out with, I don't know, other witches or like, and wizards and some goblins and fairies. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm joking. Sorry. No, so this is going to be people who are on the same wavelength as you, people who understand your path, people who make you understand yourself better. And both of you just kind of get each other, okay? So whatever relationships, we do have you pouring into something right now, investing in something, planting seeds into something. Page of Pentacles, right? Also, all the pages full of limitlessness, they can be and have and do so much. So this is just the beginning energy, but we're taking those baby steps and over time it's going to snowball and culminate. And so know that what you are pouring into will be with you for a very, very long time, which is why it is imperative. It is important that you know when to say no, because your challenge is the 7 of Wands. Now, I'll say this to you, Leo. You are not afraid to say it. You're not afraid to do it. You're not afraid to come for the you know what I mean? You have that roar, you have that lion energy. And so I don't see this being a problem for you. In fact, I see you fulfilling that pretty damn easily, which is very good. And I'm proud of you. Really proud of you. A lot of people aren't good at that. A lot of people are really bad at sticking up for themselves and saying no. Me. And so your advice is Temperance, to be patient. And if you don't know if you should sign something or if you should agree to something, like if it just feels off, give it time. Give it a little bit of time. But the things that you just know, like it just really clicks with you, it's safe to pour into them. It's safe to pour into them. Now we have your focus being the Four of Cups. What's not serving you? What doesn't feel right? What feels kind of off? Okay, this is the things that you're offered and you're just like, do I want to do that? It's okay to say no. Okay, but you know this. Now we also have spiritual union, which is why I was bringing up love, partnerships, connections. Some of you don't want love, and that's okay. Some of you are in relationships. This is a deepening. This is a strengthening. If some of you are in a kind of tough situation with your relationship, which some of you are, I'll admit that. I see that here. Know that it's in your highest path to connect with them in another way that is deeper than just romantic love, okay? We have that opportunity for us, and they're not going to be gone forever. They're not going to be gone forever. Maybe they take some time alone. Maybe you take some time alone, but you will be okay. Now, for the people who are single, definitely you're doing something that's going to attract a really, really beautiful partner, okay? I don't know what it is. Are you starting a new project, starting a new job? What is it? You got a new hobby? I don't know, but now's the time to get started on it because you're attracting people to you. Because we have this Leo. Leo is very loud, very proud. They have that sunny energy. They love to express themselves. They're so creative. They're a good time. And we also have Neptune, and Neptune is about, Neptune is about illusion and dreams, and which is why I feel that we have to use our discernment. You're going to feel it. You're going to feel what doesn't sit right with you, but we have the 5th house, okay? 5th house, good news, means self-expression, it means fun, it means passion, creativity, also means pleasure, okay? Pleasure, and be feeling good in some manner, in some way. And, we have harmony, so something really feeling in balance and at peace. And we have that here with Temperance. Temperance is about peace, patience, balance, as I was saying. Something just feels right. Now, I had something interesting pop out. This happened in Aries reading too. I did Aries before you, where I just had 2 cards pop out. And it happened again. And I realized as soon as I picked them up, I was like, oh, this is untapped potential. This is untapped potential. This is the King of Pentacles. This is feeling very strong, grounded, and able to protect your energy. Now, the King of Pentacles is somebody who knows when to say yes, but the more important thing I always mention to people, they know when to say heck no, no, that's a bad investment. And so once again, energy here, 3 of Cups of celebration, support, friendship, community. Some of us are making really, really beautiful long-term friends. And they're going to be there for us when we're down. They're going to support us and understand us when we do inevitably have to let go of things that we know just ain't quite making the cut. Because we have to make room. We have to make space for all this love. We have to make space for all this fun, right? We have to have the energy to allocate enjoyment if we're constantly working. If we're constantly being sad or doom scrolling, we're not having a good time. Well, I mean, maybe memes are funny if you have a good For You page. Which, by the way, Leos always have the most either unhinged. So Leos have 2 things in their For You page. It's either cursed memes, which I love those Leos, or it's just a bunch of like beauty and workout stuff. But either way, so much better. Leos always have better For You pages than a lot of people. So let's see what's incoming for you into the future. Why don't we do that? I didn't do that for Aries, but I feel like doing that for you. Something about a connection. I wanna pour into that. I wanna pull for that. What do you think? That's so exciting. what's going on with the connections and friendship and love, right? Because there is somebody who's going to be with you for a very, very long time. Invaluable. Like, this is like soul connection energy. And it doesn't have to be romantic. In fact, most of you, it's not. Most of you, it's not. And some of you, I would say like maybe like 10% of you, it's a business thing. And you guys like work together and have like a really cool synergy together for a long time. Ooh. What? You know why you like them? You know why you like them? They're so honest. They're gonna tell you, they might tell you too much. They might tell you too much, but you recognize that they are just trying to be transparent with you. We also have the 4 of Swords here, so you may not be talking to them every day right now, but within the next 2 weeks, that's gonna ramp up. We have the Ace of Swords too. The Ace of Swords has to do with communication, sharing your truth, sharing your honesty. If they're having problems with you, they'll tell you. If they have problems going on with them, they'll let you know, and you believe them and you trust them because they're very authentic. Probably a fire sign like you. We love fire signs. I'm Sagittarius. Hi. And the Queen of Wands represents somebody who is expressive, creative, unique. They're weird. They're kind of weird with it, but probably looks different. Probably, sounds a little fun. No, I'm just kidding. They sound weird. No, it's just an energy of they're fun to be around. They're honest. They really calm down your nervous system too, because this has to do with rest, retreat, renewal. This is also that energy I was getting earlier. I shuffled the deck of them walking with you as you are kind of cutting loose other energies. All right, because we had the Hermit card, which has to do with removing yourself from things or going inward as well. And they're on that same wavelength, like they get it. I'm also going through a removal. And we also had that 10 of Swords, which is having to say no to something, which I was really, really happy to see. Okay, some of you had made like a verbal, I don't want to say a verbal agreement. I think that's the wrong thing. Some of you, a verbal agreement's wrong. Some of you just have friends that just don't feel right. Don't feel good. They don't feel good. And this person's going to fill in that gap for you. Okay? Because they just feel really good to be around. Really silly. Really goofy. It's a nice time. Some of you, it's a love thing. Might take time though, because we have the Patience card. It'll take time to kind of go into that. So be patient. But, at the same time, I always try to tell us people, all right, you shouldn't wait forever for somebody, okay? You're already a complete person. You don't need somebody to complete you to make your dreams a reality. You can do it on your own. And really, the secret sauce when it comes to love is if you're doing what you love, remember, it'll love you back. And so people will see that you're living in this love and that you are having a good time, you're being authentic, and that's when you attract the right people. That's the secret sauce. At least it has been for me, and I've made really, really beautiful relationships, so I can attest to it. Now, I want to say thank you very, very much for trusting me with your reading. I wish you the best with everything you are endeavoring, and remember that you are never alone and you are loved. I will be doing a donathon to help get me out of a sticky situation if you'd like to join me. You don't have to, but it'll be a good time. We're going to do a lot of events. I also stream free tarot if you'd like to get a free reading, and I have private readings if you'd like to get a personal down below in the link for my Ko-fi page. Thank you so much. I love you. Bye-bye.